Would you meet me for a tea?
For tea?
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you text? I should have my phone on me.
I text.
Okay.
Do you text? Do I text?
I'll send you like a funny text.
You mean you? Or you? I don't know.
iPhone 5.
What?
Are you Russian?
No.
What are you?
Canadian.
Okay. Hey, what's up guys? It's Jen here, and in today's video what I want to talk to you about is the number one reason why girls are not texting you back. Okay? So a lot of guys who go out during the day or nighttime, you know, they're very successful in getting phone numbers, but these numbers don't convert because girls don't text you back, because girls don't reply to even your first text message. Okay, so when that happens, you think to yourself, you're like, what the fuck did I do wrong? And then you turn into one of those guys that sends her paragraphs, okay, like massive paragraphs of messages where it's like you're talking to yourself. Okay, like the girl just doesn't, she reads your messages and just simply does not reply. Now, in pickup, a lot of times when you make a mistake, when you're not able to, let's say, move the interaction forward with women, usually it's always because you've fucked up at the stage before that. Okay, so if they're not texting you back off your first text message, it's because you fucked up in the initial interaction where you met her face to face. Number one, you did not stay in the interaction long enough after you get her phone number, so the girl felt like it was just a pickup. Okay, she basically didn't feel special. The whole purpose of you staying after you've got her number, let's say for another 2 to 3 minutes to talk to her, is so that she feels like you're actually interested in her and wanting to see her again, and you're not just there to get, you know, her phone number. And she probably feels like you do this to like every other girl, so when she gets this text message from you, it's like, oh, it's that dude that probably asked every other girl to give them their number, and probably texts every fucking single girl. So she doesn't text you back because she doesn't feel special enough. Now, the second mistake a lot of guys make in interactions is they don't set up the actual date before getting the number. You don't even, let's say, suggest anything that is very tangible, that is actual, like when, where, what, you know, what's the point of you getting this number? What's the point of bridging? Like, what are you gonna text her for? Because you're not there to just get her number, you're there to set up something. Like, if I'm going up and I'm gonna get the girl's number, I'm always gonna be like, what are you up to next week? Or say, next Wednesday, let's meet for a coffee or tea or a bubble tea at this place at this time. Okay? Now, when she agrees to the date, then you get her number, because now it's very tangible and she'll actually text you back when you send her a message. There's a purpose behind it. Okay? Versus being like, can I get your number? Or like, what is your number? Or like, you know what, let's go out sometime. What's your number? Like, it's so fucking vague. You have to be specific. You have to make it tangible. You have to make it so that when she looks at it, when she thinks about it, it's like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to meet the guy for coffee or tea or go on a date with him. Okay? So that's the second mistake, is you don't solidify the date before even getting the number. And now I'm gonna give you a list of solutions that you're gonna have to apply so that it's almost gonna guarantee a text back from the girl that you've number closed. Okay, so number one is you should almost always set up a date so that it's tangible, exactly what you're gonna do, exactly where you're gonna meet, exactly when you're gonna meet, and have the girl agree to meet up with you and then get her number, so then there's actually something tangible that you can do. When you text her, she sees this number, she knows exactly what it's for and who it's from, okay? And number two is you have to stick around after you get her number to chat with her a little bit more. It could be about, it could be about anything. It could be about her, it could be about you. Okay? You stay a little bit longer for like an extra 30 seconds to a minute even after you get her number, so that she feels like you're actually interested in her and not just the phone number, okay? And number three is you wanna send your first text right away, okay? Usually within the first hour or two, you wanna message her right away, because a girl who's really attractive, usually she has a lot of guys texting her, she has a lot of guys, you know, just giving her numbers, she gives her numbers out a lot to different guys, and she gets a lot of messages from other random dudes. So if you're not texting quickly, and as time go by, she's not even gonna fucking remember who you are or where this number came from, Okay, so you want to do it within the first hour or two. Okay, and you never wait till like 3 days to fucking text her. Okay, you want to do it right away. And number 4 is you always want to keep your messages short and sweet. So a lot of my old previous clients, okay, they have this pattern where they love to send girls paragraphs, like long messages describing who they are and where they met. Okay, it's so fucking dumb, and it's so try hard that when a girl sees a message like this, just automatically goes delete. Now, how do I know this? Is a lot of girls that I've dated, they've actually even sent me some of the text messages that guys send them, and I've read and gone through this shit, and it's just so bad. Like, every dude sends a bunch of like paragraphs, like a fucking long paragraph of message describing a bunch of shit, and it's just way too try hard. Okay, like, you just met this girl, there's no investment, like, you just met her, it's not a big fucking deal, and you're overly invested sending her a massive paragraph that, you know, like, she probably doesn't even fucking read the paragraph. She probably just sees it like a big blob of message and just deletes it. Okay, so number 4 is don't send her a long paragraph message. Instead, send a short message. Your first text should always be something that tells her who this number is from. Okay, it could even be your fucking name. Like, if it was me, I just send like Jen. Okay, or something, or like a witty joke, or like a callback humor kind of joke with my name under it, Jen, so she remembers that who this number is from. Okay, that's the whole purpose of first text message. Now, number 5 is make sure you give it some time for her to reply until you send your next message. Like, I see a lot of guys where they'll send out their first message and girl doesn't reply, let's say within about an hour or two. They start panicking. They're like, oh my God, she's fucking ignoring my text. And then their imagination goes fucking wild because you think that she's not replying you because she doesn't like you, or whatever thing happens. Okay, give it some time for her to reply. There's times where a girl is, let's say she's at work or she's at school or she's doing something, she didn't even see your message. Okay, so give it at least 12 hours before sending her another message. I will wait till the next day. If I send girl a message and she doesn't reply, I wait till the next day and I will hit her up with a second text message. Sometimes your first text message, it's so plain that the girl doesn't even know what to respond. And that could be also a reason why she didn't respond to you. So I will wait till the next day until I send my next message, okay? And you always want to send your text with a purpose behind it. So the first text, always so that she knows who this is. And then my second and third and fourth text are pretty much to set up the date. Okay? Now, if you want more information and more examples of exactly how I get girls to text me back and get them out on the date and what message that I send to the girl, what format to send to the girl, and how long to wait and what to send and when to send, sign up to my email, sign up for my email list at my website, janlifestyle.com, and I will hit you up with the next email with all the information in there about texting. I will send you examples of texting. I will send you how I got the girls to come out with me and what happened on the date. Okay, now on that note, I will see you guys next time.